Just waiting for Jean to stop making a Okay, when? Shh.
This vehicle has got the original startup map. Can't hear a thing. Pointless. In our standard loom, we have our key switch, which has been replaced by a normal switch. The loom supplied with the vehicle comes with your start switch that has an indicator light inside it. In the loom supplied with the vehicle, you have an ACC and a VCC source wire for the various ECUs. There are various ECUs of different complexities that you can choose from. I personally prefer the Heltec ECU due to its ease of use. Each ECU will come with its own instruction manual indicating various parts, part numbers, QR codes that you can actually access all the information you need relative to installing your ECU on the associated websites. When you get your LS engine, you of course know that you've got to turn your intake manifold around. There are instruction videos for that. The crate engines get supplied with their own coil pack as well. When you purchase your ECU, you have the choice of purchasing with a wiring loom. Most of the ECU suppliers have got really detailed websites of how to install the wiring looms. This is the Heltec loom, and I highly recommend that when you purchase an ECU, you purchase the dedicated loom for the ECU because it has all the dedicated plugs that you need to connect to your engine. Most of the factory harnesses you are going to be purchasing from your ECU supplier will be for engines that are mounted in the front of the car, which means the ECU normally sits in the cockpit and you have a long length of wiring harness. With this, because the ECU and the engine are in such close proximity, I have chosen to wrap up the cables. I haven't shortened them or cut them. I've basically folded them back on themselves to create a neat custom harness. Prior to installing the engine into the chassis, you must decide where you want to locate your ECU. And it is much easier to route the harness on your engine when it is outside the car before installation. So what we have here is our choice of ECU, which is the Nexus Rebel LS. But the really exciting thing about the component system is that you have the choice to choose whichever ECU wiring configuration you would like. I'm going to be starting the engine now with the startup map that is in the ECU. You might hear that it's a little bit rough, but it still needs to go to the professional tuner for fine tuning. While we are building and prepping the car prior to the body going on, there are various parts like the air intake that we use specifically just for startup. Once the body goes on, that will all be customized. As the air intake was only built for startup, likewise the exhaust, once the body goes on, the exhaust and air intake will be customized for the application. When you purchase the chassis and component package, you have the option of purchasing the electronic water pump, which I strongly recommend that you do, and it comes with its own ECU and control panel. For the water pump, you are going to have to install a relay so that you can drive the thermofan at your radiator. You're also going to have to install the power lines that go to the water pump ECU. You are going to be needing an ACC and a VCC supply line. The Craig Davies water pump comes with its own instruction pamphlet And all you have to do is follow the wiring diagram in the instruction pamphlet, which is very clear and precise.